everyone, my name is Heather and I will show you how to make egg drop soup. A little bit about egg drop soup. It originated from China and it uses pretty simple key ingredients. It's easy to make, which is good to feed a large family. I will go over some of the measurements as well as the ingredients. First, you're going to need 3.5 cups of chicken stock. I like to use this paste called Better Than Bouillon. This actually can make 76 servings. You can see it here. It's also organic, but I use about 1.5 tablespoons of this, mix it with water and let it boil. You're definitely also going to need some scallions, some green onions. It gives it a little bit more flavor, and we add this towards the end, and we'll cut it into pieces. Some black pepper, maybe 2 or 3 dashes. You also have the option to use white pepper as well. You're also going to need some sea salt. The sea salt, you use about 1 tablespoon. Some cornstarch. This is about 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. You'll mix it with water. This is what helps thicken up the broth towards the end. I like to use garlic powder. This is about 1/2 teaspoon. This is optional, but I like the extra flavor. And then you have soy sauce. I use about 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. This is a Korean brand, but you can use any soy sauce you like. And here I have some sesame oil. I will use about 1/2 teaspoon of sesame oil. This gives it a distinct taste and it makes it more flavorful. Last but not least, you're gonna need some eggs. I have 2 eggs here. I will whisk them together and then I'll put it in the soup towards the end. Alrighty, so let's get started. Alright, so here I have my scallions. So I will dice these up here into pieces. And then we'll use this towards the end. It gives it some nice color, it's a nice decor, and it will add flavor to your soup. Scallions are actually used throughout different parts of Asia, and it's a staple in many of the Asian dishes. It gives a nice flavor, and it's healthy, and it gives it a nice decor. Alrighty, so I'm going to put this in a bowl. Alrighty, and then I'm going to set this aside. Alright, so let's get started. Let me turn on my pan here. Okay, wonderful. I'm going to add my 3.5 cups of water. Very good. I'm going to put 1.5 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. I'll let that set for a little bit. Okay. In the meantime, I will crack my eggs. Let me turn up my heat. Alrighty, so I'm waiting for my soup to boil here a little bit. And you can see the paste is just slowly dissipating. Turn my heat a little bit higher. So this is pretty simple. Anytime you come home from work and you want to make something for the kids, it's healthy, it's full of protein, it's a good option, and it's fast. It's ideal for moms that are working full-time, and anytime you have kids, you're always looking for something that is fast and easy to make. And I feel like egg drop soup is something that's healthy and it's loaded with protein. Alrighty, so we can take a look at the soup here. Very good. Starting to get steamy. You can see that steam coming out. So I'm going to add some of my garlic powder. Smells delicious. Now to give it some flavor, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of soy sauce. And I could see the bubbles starting to come around the side, which is about boiling now. This is a good time to put the eggs inside. So I already whisked my eggs. And what you're going to do is you're going to whirl it around and put it in. Very good. I'm going to go ahead and put about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to turn down the heat just a tad. This is where I am going to mix the cornstarch and some water to make it more of a thicker broth. So I'm just going to mix it really good. Pour it in the soup while it's boiling. And then give it a nice stir. And this should help thicken up the broth. I'm going to add some pepper, maybe 2-3 dashes. And then I'll put some some sesame oil. About a 1/4 teaspoon there. Turn down the heat. And then with the green onions, some people like to put it at the end and then just let it kind of sit towards the middle to kind of give it a pretty decoration. I actually like to put my green onions all the way inside and let it boil to give it a little bit more flavor as it cooks. Alrighty. I'm going to turn this off. Now for the taste test. Okay, so now for the taste test. It smells delicious. It's very good. It's perfect amount of seasoning. The flavors and the ingredients all married together, and it's actually perfect if you feed this with to the kids with rice. This way, not only do you have your protein, but you also have your carbs. Delicious. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video on how to make egg drop soup. I will list some of the key ingredients here at the end of the video, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Alrighty, thank you. Bye-bye.